45-minute indoor workout done. Good morning, it is, what day is it? Tuesday? Don't know what day of the week it is because I'm not at work. And we've done total body power, I think it's called. Really sweaty, enjoyed it though, feel good now. We had a bit of a later start because I was reading my pages in bed, so I've read my 10 pages already. Almost done with my first water. We're heading out, I think we're going to Arlington today, or Lynmouth. Not quite sure which. I've just put my mats away, I'm going to have a quick shower and get ready. I'm not having breakfast here today, so I said to Eddie that my calories are a little bit higher because we're away. So I'm going to cut breakfast out to see if that helps, because we tend to want to eat when we get to places anyway, if we find a nice cafe. So at least this way it should help me reduce what I'm having a little bit. I have got a little dinky protein bar, which I might have just because of my muscles, but I'll show you whatever I have anyway. Oh, that's not the one we're going on though, is it? We're going on the Clifftop Railway. Here. What's that?
That's where it come from.
Yeah, that's the railway, isn't it? I'll leave focus in to be able to see. Yeah, lots of lily in the valley, I think they are, and the odd bluebell. So we're heading up this woody coastal path. So this is Lynmouth. We parked in Linton. So we've got the funicular railway, which is the highest, longest water-powered train, I think it is, or something, in the country. I think it's in the country. Is it in the world or in the country?
Right.
That water-powered train thing, was it the highest, longest in the country or in the world? Oh. So we've walked, you can't really see how far we've walked up, but we've walked up this path, and that's down the bottom where we came from, and we are currently only, it's not going to focus, 14.5 minutes in.
You're looking at 24 hours, 48 hours, or a bit longer?
A bit longer,
Yeah.
because it's a drop shipment in Scotland and Wales.
Yeah.
Because it's by where I used to live, so it's like
I can't believe she just came in without even, these like toys.
Yeah. Eco. Come here. Oh my god. Jay?
Hey?
Glove towel. Microfiber as well.
Yeah, we've got these little clean ones as well. Cheeky Starbucks, Luna. today's random dinner for 565 calories. So I've got half a pack of waffle fries from Asda, 3 of the jalapeno poppers, 2 slices of bacon and an egg. And it's like this because these needed eating. They're actually out of date the other day. I haven't got any eating, so I'm sure they'll be fine. So yeah, just a random dinner. So we had a really good day out today. We went to Linton and Lynmouth, which we've not been to before, and we went even on the funicular train that goes up and down from Linton to Lynmouth. And even Luna was really, really well behaved on it. So yeah, had a really nice time. Had a jacket potato with cheese and beans, and I've had a protein bar, and that's all I've had today. So this is the next thing that I'm eating. I think I'm left with about 300 calories to take me up to my 1500, which I'm going to try and stick to today because tomorrow is my wedding anniversary. So if I'm going to have anything extra, it will be tomorrow. But yeah, so this is today, and I probably won't be filming anything else because we're in the back at the lodge and we're not really doing anything. Eddie's on the switch and I'm probably going to sit and do some knitting. So I shall see you tomorrow. 45-minute indoor workout done. So it's Wednesday and it's the 21st of May and it's actually our wedding anniversary today. So we've got our exercise out the way. We've had a slow start today because my left leg was very, very sore. I took ibuprofen, managed to do my workout, which was mobility and strength today, which has kind of helped a little bit. We've had rain overnight. It's like, I'll show you outside. So it was raining a lot in the night. But thankfully it's dried off and it's brightening up. And it does say it doesn't look like it's brightening up on this phone. It looks like it's still got a bit of blue in the sky over there if you look. And the forecast is that it's going to be dry all morning and then the sun's going to come out this afternoon. Still got a little bit of rain actually in the air when you step outside. But we can't complain. We've been very, very lucky with the weather. We've had 5 days of like solid sunshine. So we've been, for this country, very, very lucky. So I'm gonna have a quick shower and get ready. Eddie's making a cup of tea. And I think once we've had that, we're going to decide what we're doing. Originally, we were going to head to Torquay for the day. We might still do that. We haven't quite decided yet. It's about a 1 hour 40, 1 hour 50 drive. It was saying 1 hour 53 when I looked earlier, and I was just like, I don't know if I want to spend 4 hours in the car today, but we'll see. I think we might be eating in the pub on site tonight because I don't want to be cooking today. So we'll see, unless we find somewhere else. We're going to have lunch out, obviously, but anyway, I'm going to go and get my shower and I shall bring you along with whatever we do, hopefully. Working on 2 at the minute that are just, one's a Kutkavika sweater, and then I'm doing a Craybea Rebecca Clow, one of hers as well. So I'm doing those 2. One's easy for the car and then the other one is a concentrate one. Yeah, concentrate one. 45-minute outdoor exercise done. We are back from our outing, so we went over to Torquay today, which was like probably 1 hour 50 drive from here, and definitely was not worth the journey. Although it's not a waste of time because at least we know that we'd never want to stay over that side of Devon. It was a bit of a dump, if I'm honest. Really did not like it. There was only one saving grace, and that was the that Crafty Stitch shop, which is a wool shop. That was the person who designed Chloe's cardigan that I made, the pattern. So I did go in there and I bought a couple of bits. So it's quite nice seeing that. But apart from that, the rest of it was rubbish. So then we drove down to Brixton, which was a lot nicer. But by the time we got there, a lot of places were closed. So we couldn't even really go for a nice coffee or anything. But yeah, it's nice enough day. And we've come back, just got quickly changed and ready. I'm going to head to the pub and hope we can get a table for our anniversary meal. So I don't know what we're going to have. I'm going to have to quick look at the menu now. But yeah, I shall hopefully remember to film some of it. 45-minute workout is done. So we did another beach body workout. This was upper body, which is a good job because I pulled my hamstring on my left hand leg. I suggested my leg was sore. During the night I had to get up and put some cream on it because it was really, really painful. Anyway, done my workout, had my shower, didn't wash my hair today because I don't think it really needs it. And yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing today yet, but I'm going to make some breakfast. I think I'm going to do scrambled egg today for breakfast. So we've got something before we go out, and we're just going to be finishing everything off today. So for tea, we're probably going to have pasta and sauce for 300 and I think it's 324 calories. I've not got my glasses on. So yeah, we'll just be finishing bits off really that we've already got in. I had half a Belgian bun yesterday because we bought 2 and I tracked the calories and I didn't have enough for a full one, so we just had half each. So we've got another half a Belgian bun to have today, which I'm going to track in a minute. So I've already got it in my app ready. So yeah, it's going to just be a day of nice walks and finishing off food here. We're travelling back tomorrow. I don't know if you can hear that outside though, it's a beautiful day today. We've been so lucky with the weather, I can't quite believe it really. We've had, there was rain overnight, Wednesday night into Thursday, and it was spitting a bit while we were driving over to Torquay yesterday, but there was nothing while we were there. We were actually lucky, and then it brightened up later on, so I can't complain at all. Right, breakfast, and I hopefully will remember to show it you. Oh, we've also got a salad to eat with our pasta and sauce. We've got a chicken and bacon Caesar salad, that is for the pack. Oh, I can't read it, put my glasses on. Oh, new glasses. Right, oh. For the whole pack it's 525 calories, so I wouldn't want to be eating that on my own, but for half a pack that means it's like 260, I think, something like that, 260 odd. So that with the pasta and sauce is still like going to be under 600 calories, which for dinner isn't too bad. And hopefully the protein will be okay because there's chicken in here and there's, let me have a look. Actually the protein's, you've only been getting 4 grams of protein, but I'm sure it'll be okay just for using stuff up. And then we've got strawberries and Greek yoghurt for pudding. So we have got bits in for tea. We haven't got to buy anything. We're having lunch out, so I'm just going to make breakfast. Eddie, you're not packing now. You've got to get your shower. Anyway, I'm going to go and I'll catch you in a bit. Here's breakfast. So it's we've actually got 3 eggs each scrambled because that was what was left. I'll give Lena a tiny bit. 2 slices of bacon, so 1 each, and a slice of toast. And it's only the small Warburton's toasty that's, it's not going to focus, but it's like 70 calories a slice, so it's not too bad. So that's breakfast, and I'll see you for whatever else we get up to today.
What did it say? Dogs needs welcome in the Calorie Museum and Garden.
They're everywhere, I told you this already, apart from the main court. I seem to have loads of these monkey puzzle trees. So we've come out to somewhere called Arlington Court, which is a National Trust property, and it's got 3 paws because it's completely dog friendly. The only places you can't take Luna into, this might be too windy so I might have to cut this, but the only place you can't take Luna into is the main house, like the court, and part of the main tea rooms, but there is a room next door that you can take her into at the tea room. So everywhere else, including the carriageway museum, you can go into, so that's quite good. I'm never too fussed about the houses anyway. If anyone wants to go in, he can go in, but I'm not fussed on them. I prefer English heritage, like derelict houses. I'm not so fussed on the ones where it's been made into a museum. So we're about half an hour in. We decided to do the walk to the lake, which is one of their shorter walks, and then we're going to sit down and have a drink. And I think then we're going to go off and do another walk, so we're going to be getting our steps in. But I might pause this when I sit down. I'm not sure yet, but we'll definitely be getting over 45 minutes outdoors in today. whilst we're here anyway, regardless.
We'll walk that way.
Centenary walk that way. Don't think you can see them. A load of cows that are all trying to get in the shade, apart from these ones that are just staring at us. They look so much further away than they actually are on this camera. Oh, one's coming this way. There is a fence there though, luckily.
As well.
It's not, it's just a tag, I think.
Tag?
It's just like a military tag.
That looks like a brown.
No, well, I don't know.
Could be, could not be. They all got.
Yep.
They're all bells.
I don't think the bells, I think it's just to stop them getting through the fence, because it'll probably electrocute them. It's just so that they all have to be traceable. Oh, look at the little calves over there. Under the tree. I'll zoom in a bit so you can see them. Oh, they're coming out now, look.
Hello!
We've got 2 horses in here. Just randomly. There's one just gone behind the trees over there. This is a lovely walk. There's literally a bit of everything. My lighting, Tom, is that? It'd need to be there, wouldn't it?
What's this funeral?
I don't know, it's called a barouche. An elegant family vehicle. It's like a big pram. Yeah. "80 minutes done, just under 5 kilometres. So Eddie's gone into the house and Lena and I are just sitting here chilling after that really long walk. So I don't quite know where the instructions went wrong. We were following the lake route and then there was no signpost and we ended up following a much longer route. But it's fine because we wanted to do that number of steps anyway. I must have been quite a few steps by now, but quite a lot of it was quite steep. But surprisingly, it actually made my leg feel a bit better when I was walking uphill. It's the flat I seem to be struggling with. Anyway, just sitting chilling and then we're going to go and get a cup of tea, I hope, because I'm gasping. I left my water in the car and I also need a wee, so it'd be nice to go to the tea rooms and see what they've got to offer. Definitely worked up a bit of an appetite, that's for sure.
Have you?
You took me grandma with that.
No, not yet. This is the walled garden. We've had lunch and a drink, so getting a few more steps in. Just such a beautiful day, look at that sky. Down to see the sea for the last time before we go home tomorrow. We just shared small fish and chips, which I didn't film because it was extremely busy, but it was only a little between the two of us, and then Luna's had some sausage. Yeah, it's beautiful. Not been on camera today very much. I don't know if I went on this morning or not, but basically we packed up and came home. So we left about 8:30 this morning and traffic was horrendous. We've got rerouted 2 or 3 times en route because even the M1 had a bad accident, so we got rerouted off the M1. Got rerouted, so we joined the M42 later. So we had to go up the M6. So it was a long journey. It was about 6 hours. So we're back. We've put the first load of washing on and done some bits and bobs already. Caught up with Chloe because the rest of it aren't here. And then we've come out for our 45-minute walk. Got both exercises to do. I have done my exercise, my reading. But yeah, just out for... It's very busy everywhere though here. Sorry, there's bikes and all sorts. So yeah, we've just come down to the car to get our 45-minute outdoor done, and then I'll have to leave it 3 hours, and then I'm going to try and I might just go on the bike and do an entertainment ride because I drove, so I'm tired. I've still got to make dinner. All we've had to eat today is we had one of the small protein bars before we left that was 130 calories, and then we just had 2 sandwiches that we shared. So I'm going to go anyway. See you in a bit. 45-minute workout outdoors done. So I think it's safe to say that none of us are glad to be back. But we did have a nice walk. And now we're back. And the washing machine's on, if you can hear that. Right. It's now 4:30, so I'm about to do my workout about 7:30. I'm gonna have some water because I think I'm on my 3rd of my water tanks. I've got another 2 to get through before bedtime. But I'm thirsty, so I'm gonna get one of them down now. And I shall catch you. I probably won't be doing much interesting stuff today, to be honest. It'll probably just be a case of putting my clothes away and getting washing done and stuff. So just usual return from holiday chores. I'm pretty hungry actually. All we had earlier, I think I started to tell you this, and then there was loads of people on the canal. Eddie and I went stopped at Gloucester Services, a nice like farmhouse one, and we shared an egg sandwich and a BLT sandwich. That came to, for both of them, for each, it came to about 500 and something calories. And I had the mini protein bar this morning for about 130. So I think for dinner, I've got some frozen fish in the freezer. And I think they're about 230 calories or 300 calories. I'm going to see if I've got any potatoes. I'm going to do that for dinner, I think. So I might have a snack now because I've got enough calories to have something else. So I'm going to see what there is. Back from my walk, and I was very sweaty, so I've got my gear on ready for doing my next lot of exercise in a couple of hours. I think I might have already recorded when I came back. I don't know, I'm losing the plot. I'm very tired. I'm going to have this for like a late lunch snack thing now. It's 295 calories. Can't imagine it's got much in there that's going to give me much energy, but it will keep me going for a little bit. So I've gone from the peace and quiet of the countryside to feeling like I'm on a building site. I've had to put subtitles on YouTube because I can't actually hear it. He's stopped at the minute. The guy next door's got his angle grinder out and a drill and God knows what else. So it's just a racket. Come on then, what's that? I don't think Luna's very happy about the whole racket going on in here. What's he doing? So I've been sitting down since I came back, and I'll quickly show you. I've been doing a bit of knitting. This will be a cardigan, and it's like wavy. You can't see very well. I'll hold it up properly when it gets a bit further along. So I've just been doing a bit of that. I need to finish this row, but I'm actually going to go on the bike because it is now 7 o'clock, well, 5 to 7. So I'm going to go and just do an entertainment ride because I still have issues with this hamstring on this leg. Surprisingly, it feels okay when I'm walking uphill. It's when I'm on the flat or downhill that it's giving me a few issues. But I'm going to go on the bike, just do an entertainment ride, perhaps watch Secret Life of Mormon Wives or whatever it is, because the season 2's gone on. So I might sit and watch that whilst I'm pedalling. I did think about going on the walking pad, but the walking pad always just feels like I'm not doing enough, or I'm not doing enough variety, because obviously I've already been out for my walk today. So I'm also pretty tired after the 6-hour drive. So I'm just going to get that over and done with, get some dinner on, and then hopefully just be able to sit and knit and chill for the rest of the night. So I'll catch you on the other side of my bike. Indoor workout is done. And I've just filled up my last one of these. So almost done for the day. I've just got to now just decide what we're having for dinner. and track my calories, but I'll be within my calorie goal. So that'll be all of my things ticked off again for another successful day on 75 hard. I need to just check what my potatoes are looking like, so I think the potatoes might have all gone a bit dodgy. Yeah, they have. They've all started growing. Ugh. Can't use them, they actually stink. So I need to find something. I was going to do some fish originally, but all I've got is either roast potatoes or potato waffles. I don't quite know if they go, but I have got a fresh pasta and sauce in the fridge, so I might just do that for our tea and then perhaps have a slice of bread with it or something just to kind of fill us up. I'm going to go have a look at my calories. I'm going to have a quick shower as well, so hopefully I'll remember to chew my dinner. For dinner this night, I've taken the lazy way out and Eddie's heated me up one of these chicken tikka protein meals. I've just mixed it all together, and I've also got a small thin slice of homemade bread with some spreadable lighter on. So this has been me done for today. I'm still within calories, just about. Well, I am within calories, not just about. I did track some Haribos that I had in the car, so I'm up to my calorie limit. I actually feel like I've done pretty well. So we have, sorry, I've had a shower. We've had no food in, so it's been a bit of a struggle, but I think today is been the hardest because we were travelling. We ended up stopping for those sandwiches and stuff. I feel like I haven't made the best choices, but you know, before I was doing the 75 challenge, I would have easily just had a takeaway tonight, and I haven't. I know this is a ready meal, so it's not ideal. I'm reading the ultra processed people book, so it's definitely not ideal, but I know it's got plenty of protein and it'll fill me up, so I won't go to bed hungry and I won't feel like I'm deprived. So I'm quite happy, and this has been me done for today, so I shall see you tomorrow. I'm just sitting watching The Secret Lives of Mum and Wives. I watched it on the bike, did my 45, but in fact I did 50 minutes, had my shower, but I'm beat. That 6 hour drive back has taken its toll today. I'm just tired, so I'm going to enjoy my food and probably have an early-ish night. So I'll see you tomorrow for another daily video. Bye. Good morning, it is Saturday and I've just been into Nottingham. I've dropped Chloe and Ethan off at the craft market. She's doing the craft and flea at the St Mary's Church. So I was up early, I was up late. So Ewan was working in Milton Keynes, and typical mum, I was worried about him driving back tired. So he rang me a few times. I think he was chatting to me because he was like obviously like trying to keep himself awake. But after working a long day as a new driver coming back, I was worried about him. He did stop off at services and get himself like a can of Monster or whatever, but I was panicking a bit. So I did stay up till he got in. It wasn't till like after 12. I had the best night's sleep I've had all week, because obviously the bed on holiday wasn't very comfortable. So I had a really comfortable night's sleep. We changed the bed in because while we were away, Chloe stayed last weekend to look after the house because there was no one here. And then obviously the boys have been there since, but Chloe stayed last weekend. And then I'm just tired. So I've got all my exercise to fit in today yet. I've started on my first water, I've had a coffee, and I'm going to go in now and read my book. And then I think we're going to hatch a plan. Today might be the first day since we started 75 hard that we have a soggy walk, because so far it's not rained once on our walks, not once. We had one day on holiday where it was wet, but by the time we got to our destination for the day, the sun was out and it wasn't raining. So today might be the first wet walk we do, which is quite good considering it's like day 29 or whatever it is. I have got a bit of colour on my nose, look. I have got colour everywhere, but my nose is like a bit burnt. Originally I thought we'll go out for a nice walk and perhaps have breakfast out, but I'm not sure whether to have something before I go out or not. I have done my weigh in this morning and I will post that as a separate video, and by the time you see this you'll already know what it is. But yes, considering I've had my week away, it's actually been quite good, so I'm quite happy. I did stay on track, so that's why it's a good weigh in. And I shall see you inside. I'm going to go in now, I'm going to have a cup of tea I think and read my book, and I'll see you in a bit. So we've decided we're going to go for a walk just locally, because I've got to take some parcels of Chloe's to the post office because she's got some orders to go out. So I'm going to have some porridge before I go out, so I'm not tempted with anything else whilst I'm out and about. So I'm just going to make it on the stove as normal, not do anything fancy to it. I'm just going to make porridge and have a bit of syrup on top. So not too fancy. What I'm looking for, milk. Right. I'll get on and make it and I'll show you when I'm done. Here's my breakfast for 275 calories. So I've got 45 grams of the Quaker rolled oats, 173 mils of skim milk, and I can't remember, I think it's like 14 grams of golden syrup. It's 10:30, so I'm going to have this now and then I'm going to head out for my 45-minute outdoor walk. So I've done my reading. I have almost finished my first one of these. Hopefully I'll get that done before I go out. And then I'm heading out for my walk via the post office. Like I say, it might be my first wet walk, although I think it's dry at the minute. But I'll catch you later. I don't quite know. Looks like they're putting car parking there, but I don't think they can be. But why would you do it on the hill? So this is supposed to be the nature reserve bit, and they've like dug it up. They put a picnic bench in here though, so it just makes me wonder what they're doing. Yeah, I don't understand why they've took all that off there and put a load of hardcore down. Is that picnic bench new or was that here before? No, I don't mean that. I meant, is it new from last time we came? Yeah, but it's got a hardcore on it, so it looks like they've done it on purpose. "45-minute exercise done." So it didn't actually rain at all. It was actually quite warm. So I took my coat off and the sun started to break through, so very warm. Right, I'm just going to open the back door so Louie can go out, even though she's just been out. And I'm going to get some washing on. So for lunch, Eddie and I are sharing this. It's a rich and crispy, creamy chicken, bacon, Caesar pasta salad from Asda. We bought it on holiday, brought it back with us because we didn't eat it. For one person eating all of this, it'd be like 524 calories for the salad. But we've shared it. And then we've got a slice of homemade bread with some Asda spreadable light on there as well. So I've tracked it all on my apps. So I'm having this now because I'm starving. I want to do my next lot of exercise because I've got to go back into town and pick Chloe and Ethan up shortly. So yeah, I just want to have something now to give me a bit of energy. I think I might just do another entertainment ride, which I know is a bit of a cop-out, but it is still exercise. It's no different than going on the walking pad, and I'm still feeling quite tired. I've got a bit of a headache, so I think I'm just going to do a bit of self-care for like yesterday and today, just to catch up with myself a bit. I've done a decent walk anyway, so anything else is a bonus. So yeah, I'm going to eat this and then I might just go on the bike and watch some of the Mormon mums.
Happy 3 to blaze on, family. Do your work.
45-minute indoor ride done. I'm back from my various outings. So I went on the bike. I don't know if I've spoke to you since then. I went on the bike, did my 45 minutes, did a 5-minute stretch, went and had a shower, obviously like sorted my hair and stuff, and then I went to pick Chloe and Ethan up from the market. She had a great day, very, very successful. So she's here now trying to build up some more stock because she sold out of stuff and she's got another market tomorrow, Monday. So very exciting for her because this is her only source of income apart from the Etsy shop now. Just made myself a cup of coffee. This is a decaf vanilla Nespresso. I'm on my 3/4 way through my third one of these, so I've got another one to get through after this. Making dinner. Now originally my plan for today was to make chicken orzo or Cajun chicken pasta, but Chloe and Ethan are now here for tea and I want to make something that I think that he will eat, so I'm going to do Hunter's chicken with just some cheesy pasta and hopefully that will be okay. Still haven't been shopping, so I'm just using what I've got in. Hopefully it'll all be alright, we shall see. So I think that should caught up. I'm watching Corner of Craft, who is local to me and is a yarn dyer and does a bit of like knitting and stuff, so I was watching that. She makes stitch markers. What are you bleeping at? So yeah, dinner's probably going to be about 15 minutes. It's currently 7:30. After we picked Chloe up from the market, actually we nipped over to the range because she's got no bags left, like the paper bags to put stuff in that she sells. So we nipped over and the range didn't have any, and then we tried to nip into Hobbycraft but it's closed, and we managed to get some in One Beyond, whatever One Beyond is. It's like a pound shop I think. So she managed to get some that are like paper lunch bags that will do the job, hopefully. Hopefully she'll have another successful market tomorrow and Monday. It'll be too late by the time you see this, but she's over in Derby. They've redone the market hall, so she's in there. So that's very exciting, and we're going to hopefully pop along to see her tomorrow, I think. But yeah, that's it so far. I'll try and remember to show you my dinner when it's ready. I'm carry on watching my vlog, and I'll catch you in a bit. Here's my dinner. So I've got some hunter's chicken. I actually shared some of mine with Luna. I've got some mixed veg, and this is pasta that's with a cheesy sauce. And I shall catch you later. Good morning. It is Sunday, and it's another day on 75 hard. And I had a late night last night, not intentionally. I was absolutely shattered, but Chloe's here working on restocking her shop until very, very late. So by the time I got to bed, I was absolutely shattered. So I have decided to have a lie-in this morning. I got up to make sure that Ewan was up for work because I knew he was knackered. He's had a few really, really long days. And he left at like 7. But I got back into bed and went back to sleep, which is not like me at all. And I slept right through until like 9, half 9. Anyway, I'm awake now and I'm about to have a coffee. And he's just doing it for me. I'm going to carry on reading my book. I am about halfway through, maybe. I don't know how much appendix in this book. I should imagine quite a bit because there's been lots of cross-references. Acknowledgements, hang on. So, all of that is acknowledgements. And, yeah, so the notes start here with all the cross-references to the different scientific journals and things, which obviously I'm not going to read because I don't need to. So I've got less than half the book to go. So this is book 2 since 75 hard. So we're on day 30, I think, today. So I'm doing pretty well. I'm not always reading just my 10 pages. That's the thing, because if you're in the middle of a chapter, you're not going to just leave it in the middle, left hanging. It's best just to finish it. But yeah, I'm enjoying it and not enjoying it at the same time, because it's horrifying to think of the stuff that I've been putting into my body and probably will still continue to put in my body. And the regulations around food and stuff is frightening, but we'll move on from there. There are a few different books. I'm going to read something different, I think, after this one. The plan for today, Chloe's doing another market. So they've reopened the market hall in Derby. Oh, you're getting onto the little cushion and getting comfy, are you? They've reopened the market hall in Derby and she's doing a little stall there today and tomorrow. So I think we're going to pop along. I've got really itchy ears. There's my reviewer. Oh, come on then. You get in. You get in nice and tight. And I don't know what we're going to do, because I think we're going to take her with us, because I think it is dog friendly. But I don't know where we're going to park, because the new shopping centre isn't dog friendly. But next door is still doing all of his DIY and his drilling and everything. So it will probably upset her if she stays at home. So I'm not sure what the plan is. It would be nice if we could go out for our 45-minute walk and tie that in somehow. So I don't know whether there's somewhere we can park that it will give us a nice walk, like along the river or something in Derby, and take us up to the market hall. I'm not bothered about going to the main shopping centre. We spent quite a lot of money on holiday, even though we didn't really spend anything. It was just like parking and coffees and things. It costs a lot of money. It soon adds up and you don't realise. So I'm trying to be budget friendly. I need to go to the shops today and get some bits, because I've got pork out of the freezer for dinner, but I need to get some potatoes and vegetables and things. So I do need to pop to the shops as well. So I'll do that at some point. Right, I'm going to go and get my coffee, because Eddie just brought it in. Thank you. And I'll catch up with you later. Reading is now done. Really, really interesting chapter of this book. It was all to do with artificial sweeteners and the effect it has on the body, and the reactions that like wreck your metabolism and like almost give the same symptoms as diabetes and stuff. But it's really, really interesting. And luckily, I hate artificial sweetener, but there are a lot of foods that I eat that do have artificial sweetener in. So it's time is to explore whether to look at full fat yogurt as opposed to diet yogurt and stuff like that. The calories will obviously be a lot higher, so I'd be able to eat less of it, but if I've not got artificial sweetener in there, that'd be better for me health wise. So yeah, it's really, really interesting actually. So yeah, food for thought, literally. Anyway, I think we've decided that we're going to try and park on the park and ride in Derby and walk into the city centre from there. because that should enable us to get our 45-minute walk in if we do there and back. And it kills two birds with one stone. It gives Luna a walk. So it means she doesn't have to stay at home on her own because of all the building work next door. She wouldn't be able to settle. And the Derby Market Hall is dog friendly. I've just double checked. It says it's definitely dog friendly. So I think we're going to do that. And then probably on the way back, we'll stop off at the supermarket. I'll just pop in and get what we need. And then I might try and get an order in for a proper delivery. But yes, that's my plan. At some point, I've got to try and fit in my 45-minute indoor workout. I'm not sure what it's going to be. I don't know whether I'm going to go to the gym later or whether I'm going to go on the walking pad or if I'm going to go on the bike. I've got lots of options. So I'll try and fit something in later. Yeah. Oh, Luna's back. Are we going out? Are we going out? Are we going out, Loon? We're going to go out? Yeah. Go on then. Let's go and get your harness on. Let's go. Let's go. Just on our 45-minute walk, we've parked at the park and ride at Derby Pride Park Stadium, like the velodrome, and we're walking in. So currently we are on, it's not focusing, but 14 minutes. So, and obviously we've got to walk back, so not sure how much you're about to hear me. I have got my microphone on, but it's very windy. God, I wouldn't be sitting amongst them pigeons and geese if you paid me. Would you? Terrifying.
Yes, Bruce will do that here.
See them birds standing in a row on the very edge of the waterline. Some black clouds over there, but it's really, really nice now. Outdoor walk is done. We did 1 hour and 16 minutes in total outdoors. So I'm probably very windswept. We walked into Derby and back, and we took a slightly longer route on the way back. So we've done just under 6 kilometres, which probably means that we have done 6 kilometres because my watch always loses a little bit. Whenever I walk with Eddie or if I run with Jenna, I always end up shorter distance than everyone else. So I think I've probably done 6 kilometres. And that doesn't include walking around the actual market hall itself or anything else. It's just literally the walk going there and coming back. So yeah, it's good. Good walk. Really, really good walk. Luna is tired. She's in the back. Bless her. She had some water when we got back. I've got my water bottle. That's half of my big tank thing. So I've got another one waiting at home. But I'm going to have this. I'm going to nip to the shops now to get stuff for dinner because Chloe and Ethan, Chloe's having a really good day on the market, like a really good day. So she's coming back to stock up again, I think, tonight. So she's going to have dinner at ours. I've got a big joint of pork that I bought in Costco a few weeks ago that I got out of the freezer. So I'm going to cook that for dinner. Whilst we were there, we just shared a Scotch egg, which I'll see if they've got the calories on their website, but if not, I'm just going to find like a gourmet Scotch egg and track it. So we had half each, and we shared a Korean chicken and rice, which I had 2 little pieces of Korean chicken. So if I'm really struggling, I'll just count the Costco one because it was exactly the same as the Costco one, and some rice, like it was the Japanese rice, but really nice, wasn't it? The food was lovely, and there was like a Greek place and all sorts in there, so lots going on. They had music on when we got in there, and then they had an entertainer on for the kids after. It's really good atmosphere, really good vibe. So really glad we went down and had a look. And like I say, Chloe's having a really good day, so even better. Anyway, I'm going to start the car and get on my way so I can get to the supermarket before it closes. Here's my dinner. This is roast pork, roast potatoes made with spray oil, Yorkshire pudding, which is a homemade Jamie Oliver one, and Brussels, new potatoes, and there's some carrots under there, and there's a tiny bit of roasted broccoli as well. So this is dinner, and I'll catch you later. Just editing the video and realised I hadn't closed it out. So this was Sunday last week, and I went to the gym, came back, didn't have anything else to eat. Chloe and Ethan were still here finishing bits off, and then I think I just sat and did a bit of knitting or something. I can't really remember, to be honest, but the picture of me at the gym is funny. I look very unimpressed, but actually I was a little bit apprehensive because I don't normally go to the gym that late on a Sunday, and I was pretty much on my own. There was 2 guys in there when I first got there, and they were one of them was clearly like on something because he kept stumbling all over the place. They were working out together, and then they both went into the studio where the spin bikes are, and then luckily there was another man and woman in there at that point, and I was just praying that they didn't go before I finished my workout because I didn't want to be in the gym on my own with these two fellas. Anyway, they never reappeared. They just stayed in that spin studio, so I don't know if they went to sleep in there or something. And luckily, some younger people came in just before I left, so I wasn't completely on my own, but I did feel a little bit like nervous, thinking, I know there are cameras up, but the gym's unmanned after a certain time, and I was completely on my own, and I did actually think this is pretty silly. But anyway, I got my workout done, did enjoy it, got back, and like I say, that was the end of the day. I didn't have anything else to eat, I don't think, from what I can remember. So it was a good few days on calories, and I hope you've enjoyed watching my last few snippets of my holiday. And since I got back, I've got another video to edit. I'm really behind, trying to play catch up, but work's been quite busy. So I hope you'll bear with me whilst I play catch up. I'm contemplating going back to doing daily videos in June, just to give me something to aim for, but also to make editing a bit quicker. I did put a poll up on my community page, and I think it was pretty split. People didn't really mind. So I'll see how I go, and I'll keep you posted. But yeah, so that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is my tracker, by the way, for 75 hard behind me. So if you see, I'm just whittling through the days. It's going really well. But yeah, if you're interested in continuing to watch me and you haven't subscribed, if you could, that'd be wonderful. Comment down below and let me know how you're getting on. And if you've liked the video, pop a like on it for me because it really helps the algorithm. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye.